welcome to my channel. Today we'll be making ratatouille, which is basically a load of vegetables chopped up with ripe chopped tomatoes, the tinned tomato over here. So today we're making ratatouille. If you like, so the first thing I'm going to need is a chopping board and a knife. And to make this ratatouille, you basically have to chop up a load of vegetables into the pan. And stupidly, I forgot to buy courgette. So I bought an aubergine, I bought some spring onion, I bought a pepper, I bought some shallot. I thought we had mushrooms, then we didn't. Well, we've got one, so that'll have to do. And I forgot courgette. So to make a proper ratatouille, you need to add courgette to what I'm doing. Probably one whole one would be enough. But the bulk of this is an aubergine. So we're going to chop. I've never actually done an aubergine on this channel. I was thinking to do making the most healthiest. Wait, let me just make sure you can see my aubergine. I was going to make the world's healthiest smoothie and buy all the veg and fruit I could find. But then I realised that most of it only have a sell by date of 2 or 3 days. Pretty much all of it. Realistically, I'm not going to do all in 2 or 3 days. And if I don't like the smoothie, then I can't just blend it and make more smoothies. And, well, I do like pretty much every vegetable and most fruit, so. But I just thought, doing the world's healthiest smoothie, it's basically all going to go off because they only last like 2 or 3 days. So instead, I'm going to make ratatouille. That may be a future video if I decide I want to do it, but I just think 2 or 3 days with all the fruit and veg. Eventually, if you leave it a week, some of the stuff will be going off. But let's get into the video. I may do that, I may not. That's a questionable thing. But if you would like to do a healthy smoothie, I may do it. It just depends how much the fruit and veg go off. So I've got my wok thing. And I'm going to put it on this one. So now, I've never cut up an aubergine on my challenge before. I'm actually going to use a sharper knife for my aubergine. So I'm going to cut that. And this is sort of meal you can just make and freeze if you're not going to eat it straight away. I've never cut an aubergine on my channel before. Now I'm trying to think, have I ever cut up an aubergine? Probably have like once. I know how to do it anyway. So I'm just basically going down, doing pretty big circles. I was going to make a vegetarian lasagna. I did do an original lasagna, and then I was going to do a vegetarian one. Till I realised I forgot pretty key ingredients. Not the lasagna sheet, like the pasta, like the sauce and that. And then I was like, well, I'll make it. I'll legit just make it. And then I realised I didn't even have the right flour. I had the wrong type of cheese. So we're making ratatouille today. The bulk ingredient of a ratatouille is aubergine. So if you don't like aubergine, you're just going to probably have to, I don't know whether you can really make it without aubergine, to be honest. You can probably, I don't know whether this will work, substitute it for more courgette, which I forgot. Maybe, I don't know, but you need aubergine pretty much. So you don't want these pieces too small. So I'm basically, each circle, I'm actually cutting more at a time so it's quicker. But you basically just chop them into quarters. This is going to be my lunch today. I'm one of these people who weirdly like every veg pretty much. I think the only one I don't like is sweet potato, beetroot, spinach. That might be it. There's definitely more fruit I don't like. I'm not sure where the top. Thought I lost the top. Hopefully you can see me chopping this. But as you can see, the pan's getting pretty full. It does say, like, when you search recipes and that, it always says like 2 or 3 courgettes, 2 or 3 aubergines. But one aubergine makes that much. So you probably don't actually need that much. Because obviously one aubergine is quite a lot. But recipes do say 2 or 3. So I've got half a yellow pepper that I'm going to chop. It is mostly seeded bits, so that's why I've got a red pepper as well. Well, I basically bought the red pepper because I didn't think I had a pepper, and then I found a yellow pepper. I was like, didn't really need the red pepper, but then I realised it's only half and I would need both. So, done pepper plenty of times on here. So all you've got to do is get all the seeds out, do your long strips, and then cube it, and then just toss it in. We are going to drizzle this with oil and then fry the veg. You can serve this with rice, you can have it with couscous on the side, maybe not pasta. Well, maybe you could, but usually ratatouille you have like a main and then you have some on the side, where if you have it with pasta, like pasta's a bit much, you have like this with like a tiny bit of rice or something. So I'm now just going to dispose of all my seeds and pepper top we can spit. Seeds are literally stuck everywhere on my board. So I'm going to now get on to my shallots. I've got 2. Don't know whether I'm going to need 2. May only use 1. Shallots are so much cheaper and they're so much easier to cook. And with a shallot, it's not as big, so you can use the whole thing. When you get onions, they're usually massive, and you end up using like quarter or half, and then the other half, because it's already been opened, goes off like the next day. So it's not necessarily. So when you do this ratatouille, the veg needs to be, well, apart from the onion, the veg needs to be on the chunky side. The veg needs to be on the chunky side. Otherwise it would just mush down and be another mush. I might only use 1 onion because you get one shot. A, my eyes watering a little bit, well, it stings, and second of all, it's quite a lot less. So just clear across myself, put the aubergine bits. That actually doesn't take that long to make. Basically fry all the vegetables and then just stick tomatoes in, and then you're done. I'm pretty sure that mushroom didn't date. Well, I hope so anyway. It was quite soft. So now I'm on to the red pepper. Now I'm going to change tactic. Instead of going down half, I'm going to go around the top like that. I'm going to cut. I don't know if you can see what I'm doing, but I'm cutting around the middle bit. And then you've got like the perfect middle, and you can't eat the top bit either, but like the middle bit. And then you just simply do strips. When I'm doing like proper lasagna, I'm doing like lasagna, and then when I'm doing like, I don't know, when I'm putting peppers in stuff, usually they have to be quite small, but these can be much chunkier. So I'm just gonna get rid of a few seeds that are caught in here. But you need these chunky. If you do them too small, they will disintegrate and will be a pile of mush. Make sure if you want to do it, you put courgette, and I just forgot courgette. And I've been to the shop across the road, and they don't have courgette. They only have like onions and potatoes and stuff. Which isn't ideal. I don't know why recipes suggest like they suggest 2 to 3 aubergines, and like, this is without courgette as well, and we literally have so much in there, and we're probably using half, maybe even less than half of what we're supposed to use. Don't know how it's even there. Well, there is water in it. Oh, I don't need it right now. So, still some seeds. You have to take it's more important. You can touch these seeds unless you're doing, well, don't touch chili seeds and rub your eyes. That is a must not. You won't ever see me do that on my channel, because I've never been seen cutting a chili. So, because spice is not really one for me. So I'm not using that, and I've only got a few sprig onions, which I think are in date. I'll be back in a second. Just need to check something. Find the date on my spring onions and see if they're still in date. I hope they are still in date. It says, let me find it. It says the 8th of July. Today is currently 10th. And today is the, what day are we on? The calendar's on the wrong month, which shouldn't help. It is the 10th of July. So they're 2 days out of date. They'll probably still be alright. I literally threw it in the bin and didn't realise that the label. Some stuff you have to be careful with, especially meat and stuff. You have to be careful with. Usually you chop these up like incredibly small, but today you don't. Well, you need them small. You don't want them like mega chunky, but. You know what I mean. Look how colourful that is, and look how like amazing the colours they are. And that's not even half of what recipes recommend. That's why I don't use recipes. You have to have plenty of oil because you're not adding chicken, and you're not adding like mince, and you're not adding like a meat substance. You're not adding a meat substance to this. You're not going to get any meat juice. So you've literally got no liquid to cook it in. You're relying on the oil. If you have mince and chicken, you rely on the meat juice, but we don't have any, so you need to make sure you've got plenty of oil just to cover it. I can't tell you exactly how much. I put probably quite a few drops in, but it just depends. So now I'm going to get a wooden spoon and give it a good mix. Problem when your cupboard's full and you can't always find what you're looking for. So you're basically going to fry this for about 10 to 15 minutes till the vegetables start to soften, which is mainly the peppers and aubergines. The rest of it don't take that long. This is probably enough for like 3 or 4 people. This is half what recommended recipes suggest. So definitely don't do the full amount on the recipes, because you'll end up with like double or triple what I made. But do add a courgette. Do remember a courgette, like I didn't. You can hear it sizzling, so you are relying on the oil. So if you do think it's starting to stick, or you don't think there's any liquid in it, add more oil. I would say straight away. If you don't have any meat juice, it will stick. But what I suggest, put it on a lower heat now, sizzling. What I suggest you don't, if it starts to stick and it's not been 10 to 15 minutes, do not add the tomatoes, because then it will all come to mush and the vegetables will be raw. So add more oil if it's not been 15 minutes. If it has been 15 minutes, add the tomatoes. Mine has been about 5, so I need a good 10 more minutes before I can add any more. So I'm going to leave mine there for 10 more minutes, and then in 10 minutes time I'm going to add all I'm going to add the whole thing of this, or maybe 3/4 depending on how much, and then I'll come back, and then once you've had the tomatoes, after the 15 minutes, you cook it for a further 15 minutes, and then it should be done, and I'll see you once it's cooked. It's 20 minutes later, and the tomatoes have been in for about 10 minutes. I used the whole thing. It is still a bit liquidy at the bottom, so I'm just gonna keep it on for like another 2 to 5 minutes just to get it less liquidy. So what I need to do whilst that is cooking, I need to get a bowl. Probably have another plate, but I'm gonna get a bowl. And I'm gonna get, not necessarily a ladle, but a big spoon. Something like this to scoop it up with. So I'm going to keep it on for another minute. As you can see, all the liquids there need to disappear and need to soak up. And it does shrink, as you can tell it has shrunk a bit. This don't look as much to begin with, but it is still quite a lot. So I definitely won't, if you're looking up a recipe for ratatouille, I won't necessarily use it all. I'm going to turn it off now, and I'm going to scoop out realistically well, maybe not even a portion, just, you can have it on its own as well. So I'm going to give you a quick close-up. That's a quick close-up of what it looks like, all that. So now all I've got to do is get a spoon and tray, or maybe a fork. It is going to be really, really hot, So I might have to wait a minute for it to cool down. But if you could smell this, it smells absolutely amazing. So I was waiting for it to cool down a bit. Might give it a quick blow. I'm going to try a bit of the veg like separate and then all together. Just try some pepper. Now I'm going to try an aubergine. I'm giving this meal 6 out of 10. Thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow for another video.